Hey guys, and welcome. My name's Sirena The Concrete Rose. I'm going to shoot this video, but I'm going to be standing up and walking around because that's what I want to do. I feel more comfortable standing up and walking around. So, while I was in the shower, I was getting a bunch of downloads. Of course, my mind is blank at the moment. This is how it works, right? For me, anyway. Um, I I gotta pause this because I gotta get my thoughts together. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna start with this, and then we'll see what unfolds from here on out. So I want you to just, for a moment, please, listen or don't, but use your discernment. I'm just gonna talk from how I've come to how things come to me. The world will have you and stuck in the past. And what I mean by that is, let's talk about twin flames. I'm not so sure that there is a twin flame, really. The way it came to me was, this is a you versus you journey. It's a me versus me journey, right? And we have a divine masculine and a divine feminine energy within us. So they say, okay? So to me, the twin flame was balancing out our own energies, our divine feminine with our divine masculine, and coming together as a whole. I like to believe, or I actually believe, and these are my beliefs, so take it as you want. Of course, right? I don't need to tell you that. Coming into balance with ourselves, coming home to ourselves in to our divineness, to finding God, which lies within us. So, what do I mean by the world will have us living in the past? Now, perhaps the person that came into your life, you feel a strong connection to because they were meant to awaken something in you, or you and them, vice versa. Okay? But the true reality is this is a you versus you journey. My reality, okay? If we're not whole and complete in ourselves, when our divine partner, our kingdom spouse, comes in, I just heard it, it won't. It won't. Yes. You know how many guys I've dated? Okay, listen. There's been a few men in my life that I would have sworn up and down they were my twin flame when I first heard about twin flames. Then I met another one. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, this is my twin flame. No, wait. This must be my twin flame. Because of blah, 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 such and such, right? I've elevated, and he woke me up, and I've ascended, or ascending. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's going to be for another time. Thank you, God. So by focusing on the things of the past, you can't move forward. Be very careful with that. If it's been years, like for me, and the person that at the moment, at that time, God placed in my life, and I've held on to that. Not to the point of I'm not open for anyone else, because I can't. God has promised me things, and that's what I'm holding out for. God knows what's best for me. I just have to listen. Listen. I said listen like that. You know, heart, mind, whatever. Soul, really. Um, I want you to take this moment. What were the things that broke you guys up? Okay, maybe they had to go on their own path. I know, we know all this, and everyone has their own journey. Da da da. But if they were to come into your life exactly how they were when they left your life, is that what you want? Just be careful, because if you hold on to something from the past, you can't move forward in the future. You may miss out on your kingdom spouse, and we don't want that to happen. Are you completely healed within yourself? Are you completely fine and whole and okay with just you? This is important, because we have to become whole. Because when you have one whole person and the other person is whole, you come together. I'm shown that, I don't know how do you say it, yin yang, yang yin, whatever, yin yang, whatever. You know, it has the white and the black, and it has a little dot, right? It's wholes coming together, and I heard Trinity makes the three. You're individuals, and then you're together. I heard as one. But each has to be whole and complete in the other. What I really just want to speak about mostly is do the inner work. Know that God has that divine partner for you, but do your own work and hold on to that thought and release it. God knows what you need. God knows what you want. God knows what's best for you. Yes, I'm going to speak about God, because as I stand here today, walking on these walking sticks, I say walking sticks because one of my old boyfriends said that I have skinny legs. I'm skinny, right? Can you not tell? So walking sticks. There was a time I was flat on my back and didn't know if I'd ever be able to sit up again. I did get discouraged a few times because I was looking around at my reality and going, holy crap, what if I, you know? But in the back of my mind, I always knew, because Dr. Joe Dispenza said the power that made the body can heal the body. And you know what? Look at me now, wrenching on my car. Now, the person, Sirena the Concrete Rose, that stands before you was not always this way. So I'm going to give you a little bit of my background. That way you can also understand and see, well, maybe not see, but whatever, understand that without God, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't have love for myself. I wouldn't be healing. I wouldn't be standing. I wouldn't be standing. I'll tell you, when everything is taken from you, when you've always been independent and you've been a caretaker of others and you've had to do it all mostly on your own, when that is taken from you, best thing that ever happened to me, by the way. And it was a joke between God and I, because, you know, I don't like to stop. I get a message, I roll with it. I don't wait to listen when I'm supposed to. So, and I knew if I didn't cool my jets, slow my roll, that I'd be put flat on my ass. So when that happened, I looked up to God and I said, you're great. Thank you. This is awesome. I had to be stopped so God could do a work in me. And I just would love to do what I can to help, so you don't have to be humbled that way. So God doesn't have to put you down to where you can't walk, you can't lift your head, you can't eat, you can't drink anything, you crawl to the bathroom. I mean, come on. Pain's unreal. Please. I mean, hey, we learn how we learn, and it's our journey. We're not going to get stuck on all that. So Serena, before, was angry, a drug addict, an alcoholic. I was a horrible person. I was a good person, but I had horrible things. I was hurt. And these things I didn't understand. I didn't understand at the time. It's been a whole process and a whole journey. So yes, I've been that. I've been angry. I've been promiscuous. I've been a dancer. I've been a medical assistant. I've been a bartender, a mom. You know, I can't take and change anything from the past. All I could do is do better for myself, and that's all I want for everyone else. God has blessed me with a natural gift of healing, laying of the hands on people, with medical intuitiveness, with being able to be completely guided by the divine. I'm tapped in. I've always been tapped in as a child. Anyway, I wasn't the best person. I'm 100 completely transparent. People could say whatever they want about me. They could do whatever they want. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with admitting anything. I just told you. You know, I've been all kinds of things. Angry, a drunk, throwing shit, hitting people, breaking shit, screaming at my kids. I've been a horrible person. God has always been there and laid his hand upon me and changed my fucking life. I'm not going to say I'm sorry for being emotional, because these are my real feelings and I'm not going to deny them anymore. Vulnerability is a hard thing to do. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, hey. You know? I'm going to pause it again because there was really something I wanted to express, but I was still speaking and it's left me again, so I'm going to stop for a second. Because this next message is important, I believe. Not remembering right now. So give me a moment, please. Thank you. Hope I don't trigger anybody, but I'm going to have a cigarette. If I trigger the shit out of you, good. If you hate me, great. If I triggered you and the things I have to say completely offend you, you just can't stand it, fuck you, bitch, or whatever, that is awesome. You know why? Because I'm awakening something in you for you to look at. Now the rest is up to you. Does that make sense? I trigger you? Fantastic. I'll be your karma. I'll be the punching bag. I've been it my whole life. I don't mean literally a punching bag. I've been that too, but we ain't gonna go there. I'll knock a motherfucker out. Anyway, I know my skinny ass, you don't think so, but I'm pretty strong. Anyway, I'm not for violence unless I have to. Then I'm down. But, great. Great. I trigger you because it's awakened to something in you that needs to be looked at for your progression and your healing. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I wasn't meant to be that way. And maybe there's some of you out there that are going, I totally get it, man. I'm not everyone's cup of tea either. I've always been the nicest person. I'll give my shirt off my back. I'll give anything to somebody. You're that person too. And you get shit on. Why all these people that are users, I mean blatant users. Maybe your old man did like mine, toss you the fuck aside. I'm like, well, you didn't sleep with her? I wish you would have, because that makes more sense. You don't really like her, you say? Oh, but you're going to dog me out? And you should have fucked her. Would have been better, because other than that, it's just a huge slap in the face. You know? But I love you. Really? You don't even love yourself. Anyway, here we go on a tangent on something that's totally... Well, maybe it is relevant to somebody. only way I got here, because I could be the other way. I could be like, fuck you people, fuck everyone, y'all suck fucking dick, and be like everyone else, you know? Oh, you need help? I don't give a fuck. Where were you when you say you love me but you weren't there? I'm just gonna turn my head, because if I don't see you, then I'll have to worry about it. Oh, so what? Oh, so what? Why don't you get a job? Bitch, I can walk. The rest will come. You know what I'm saying? People counted you out. They kicked you when you were down. You had a wound. They just poured salt in it and ripped it open even more. You're like, that's okay. It's all right. People show their true colors. Believe them. Twin flames. You're your own twin flame. Come home to yourself. Balance out your masculine and your feminine. Become whole within oneself. Turn your life over to God. Allow God in. God will begin to change your life. You have to be obedient. You have to want it. And when you're presented and you're shown what a fuck you were, I don't care what, people could do all kinds of shit. We are in control of our own human. How we react, how we respond. You don't really want to react. That's how I usually do. But from an unconscious, subconscious, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, Sirena the Concrete Rose, just trying to offer advice from what I live, what I'm living. I'm not going to speak about things that I haven't done or I am doing. You know, I can only speak from my own experience. And that's how we live. That's how we view everything, is from our own experience. Okay, maybe you were the best girlfriend, boyfriend in the world to somebody and they treated you like shit because you're getting all of the people who were horrible to them, you're getting the flack, and you've never been that person to them. But you're going to get beat down. You're going to get treated like shit. You're going to get fucking cheated on and all that. That's okay. I know it sucks. I know. Been there so much. I don't think I've had one faithful man ever. But then again, in my early years, I wasn't either. So there's that. Karma. When it's all said and done, you came into this world by yourself. You're born. You're the only one there being, you know what I mean? And you will leave this earth plane the same way, by yourself. It's a solo journey. Yeah, somebody could be sitting next to you, but you're going by yourself. You know what I mean? So let them say, do, or whatever. We stand in our own integrity. When we know who we are, we will not get offended by what people say because we know it's coming from their unhealed human, their unhealed ego. Ego I called human. Dr. Wayne Dyer said edging God out. Eckhart Tolle calls it the pain body, and that's what it is. It's from pain. It's the humanness. Because when we're in spirit, we aren't that. We become into a body, which is great because we do get to experience things. It's meant to be that way for whatever reason. Don't get lost in the semantics, in the way things are said, you know. We call it demons and devils and light and dark, and just be careful because the dark ones know the light stuff. The wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will, you know. That's why we were given discernment. And the closer you get to God, no, God's always close to you. You have to allow God in. And then be obedient. Whether you understand it like it or not, I don't know. Whatever your journey is. It's a beautiful day. And the thing is, Most people don't want to be healed. Yes, I said it. They don't. What are they going to bitch about? Where's the drama going to be? Who am I if I'm not this bipolar or this ADHD or this cripple or this whatever? My neck hurts, my back hurts, I have knee problems. Knee problems is pride and ego, baby. Lower back problems, that's security, stability, security. Every thought pattern is associated with a dis-ease in your body. Louise L. Hay, God rest her soul, wonderful woman. I'm getting chills. You Can Heal Your Life is a book. Dr. Bruce Lipton, wonderful. Frequency, vibration, that's what it all is. So be careful. Don't worry about what other people are doing. When we meet our maker, unless you've done shitty things to people, will anyone else matter? It's going to be you and your maker. What did you do? Buggy. What did you do? Did you have integrity? They spit on you, so what'd you do? You beat them to death. Or beat them up or whatever. Really? Is that necessary? Okay, no, we're not going to... No. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I think I'm just going to stop. Because... that's all there is, I think. I think that's all I have to say. Scotty, listen, dude. I'll let you out. Hold on, guys. 1 sec. I'm gonna let the dog out. It's time we take responsibility for our own lives, our own hurts, our own everything. That is probably one of the hardest things that most people have, is admitting when they're wrong or admitting their part in their own life. Well, no, somebody did this to me. It's because of them. It's because of that. Your choice to stay there. You picked them. What are you going to do about it? Is it them or is it you? You picked them. You're in it. Only you can change it. We will have what we truly want in life. We will have what we truly want. Remember when there's a guy or a girl you really liked, and no matter how busy you were, you made time to go see that motherfucker? Did you not make time to see that motherfucker? And then when the newness wears off, and now you're like, oh, it's not the, what do they call that, the honeymoon phase. You're like, oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. Really? You make your own time. You don't have time? You could sit and drink a beer, you could smoke a joint, you could have a cigarette, you could scroll on Facebook, but you ain't got time to call somebody? Come on now. Come on, meow. You know what I mean? Responsibility for one's own self and your healing. Step aside and do the work. It's a process. Be easy with yourself. You know, you could change your life just like that by changing your thoughts, period. No, we can't. It's so hard. You don't understand all the pain and drama. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You don't even know me. I haven't even begun to tell half of the shit. I don't even know half the shit myself. I'll tell you this. You've had things happen to you in your life like I have. Not the same things, I'm just saying traumas. They tried to take me out before I was born, when I was in my mom's stomach, and it hasn't stopped till now. My time is done with that part. I survived. I'm thankful my children survived me, because I was not the best person. My mom was beat to death. The worst and the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Because I would just as soon take you You fucking cross me, steal money from me, don't pay me for drugs or whatever, back in my day, 30 years ago. I'm not going to kill you. But I will make it so you will know every day of your life, when you look or when you can't move, when you're a fucking vegetable but you're alive, that I did it because you fucking crossed me. That was me. Violence I loved. It actually turned me on. Crazy, I know, right? Sadistic, well, I know. You have no idea the extent of it. They brutally beat my mom, took the violence right out of me. Bam. Now, doesn't mean I wouldn't protect my family and myself, but the point I'm trying to get across is things happen. And no matter how horrific it is, that whole silver lining thing, it's a reality. It all depends on how you look at it. Change your perception. Change your perspective. Change the way you look at things. Your whole life will change. But you know how you begin to do that? God surrendering to that. This is all. I love you. Believe in twin flames. Do whatever you want. That was stupid. Why did I even say it like that? Whatever. But balance yourself out first. You don't even know who you are. Learn you. Learn about you. Dive deep. Dig deep. Get down to the nitty gritty. And when someone offers their help, if you're ready for it, take it. I think it's great. And it really does a lot on me, because I'm like, why? People that have experienced me, have experienced healing, will not take it from me. So it made me feel like I'm worthless and a piece of shit. It's okay. Not everybody wants to be healed. So I'm not going to waste my breath or time on these people anymore. I have things to offer. I'm not even asking for anything in return. And my way of healing is everything. And that means everything for Aladdin. That's where I got that from. On my, if you look in a description or whatever, if I put it in this one or not, I don't know. Anyway, I just ask that you pay it forward. And if God was to put on your heart to give me something, I know I need money to live and blah, 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 what the fuck ever. My whole purpose in my life is to help assist others on their journey by the gifts God has given me. I got chills. And if you want to be jealous about it, be fucking jealous. Shut your fucking mouth when you're talking to me. I ain't got time for that. People either want my help or they don't. I live nowhere. I'm a nobody. Trying to tell everybody all about somebody. Save my fucking soul. Because I could have went the other way. And you wouldn't have want that, because I'm a sadistic bitch. I would have been the best serial killer anyone's ever seen. I never would have been caught. It would have been like Jack the Ripper, but worse. I'm making a joke, but I'm really not, because I really could have gone that way. I love you and God loves you. I come on here and say things and make a fool out of myself. If you think I like to do all that, well, I do. I really do. I never like my picture taken, but yet I shoot fucking videos looking horrible with my fucked up teeth, all black and losing them all. It's fucking horrible. I can barely eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, I took a shower. I got a little dress on. But most of the time, anyone who's watched me, I look like hell. Don't care. It ain't about what I look like. It ain't the messenger, it's the message. Get past your fucking self and heal. No one can heal you but yourself. I don't care what healer you go to. If you don't want to do it, it ain't going to happen. I love you guys. And I'm here for you. For when you're ready. No, I don't think I'm all that. I don't care what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I know me. God knows me. God believes in me, or I wouldn't have these gifts. It doesn't matter what you think. I'm going to go because I don't know if this will record all of it. So I love you guys. Peace. And you can get a hold of me on my text now number in the description box below. I love you. Have a great God day. Be blessed. Be well. I would live to wear underwear. So barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Get outside. It's beautiful. I love you. Mwah. Have a great day.